Hello, it's Jenny Jen the Plant Friend coming to you with a plant care video. My plant care video for the week, I guess you could call it. And so, of course, if you are a first-time viewer, thank you for clicking on my video. If you are a returning subscriber, I really appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Today's video is going to be focusing on some uppotting, some plants that need a little attention since my trip or whatever. And I showed this particular plant in my last video, and it's a root situation going on, and I want to just uppot her to get her roots out of the water there, because I'm having some yellowing leaves. But yeah, and so well, and then just a couple other things that I'm going to take care of today. So thank you for coming on this journey with me, and let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do, I have already chose my vessel for my Anthurium pallidiforum, which is what that plant is. And so I'm going to turn the camera down so you guys can see what I'm doing here. Okay, well, you won't be able to see me, but you will be able to see what I'm doing here. So I like to dump my pond into these little plastic containers, trying to control my mess, especially when I have several things that I have to uppot. All right, so let's get this out. What I did was I put some leca in the bottom of the pot, just because there's some larger holes down there, and to keep the pond from rushing through. But we are going to use our same pond, so we're going to get this guy out. I'm just going to dump it. Wow, she took to the pond for sure. And these roots are growing all through this, what do you call this little wick that I have here. Whoa, look at this guy. Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm going to probably lose a few roots. Jeez, oh peaks. Why do some take off and some don't? My. Oh. Look at all those roots I lost. Oh, I hate that. Okay. Yeah, I'll say she took to the pond, all right. Alright, well, anyway, we have our new vessel here, so we're just gonna there we go. And now I'm just gonna backfill. See all the spaces where I don't even need to open these up. Okay. I kind of want to put some sort of stick or trellis or that's all roots. Yeah. Well, that's it for this one for now. I'll give this guy a good watering down, and then just cover up some of those roots there in the front. And then I will put her back in the greenhouse cabinet. So next we have, this is my, I thought it was a Three Kings, but I think it is Syngonium, Syngonium polyphyllum jade. And she is in leca, as you can see, and the roots are in the water. So I'm going to be adding, I propagated this guy, and this is a propagation. I'm going to be adding back to the original plant, and I have this vessel that I'm going to use. So we're going to put that in there. Okay, take this out. Whoa. Okay, and then we'll take this one, like so. Have to leave that one out, but okay, so there you go. The polyphylla jade, Syngonium, put my tags back in there. So there she is. And then I'll put this for the outer pot, and then she's taken care of. Alrighty. And the next one is a new plant in my collection. And it is my Hoya Sarawak. And it was in sphagnum moss. And I am going to, wow, that might fit better in there. Well, I had this pot that I was going to put it in. Let me see. Oh yeah, that'll work. Okay. So what we're going to do, okay, so I'm just putting a little leca in the bottom. I could actually put this guy in leca. If I put her in leca, I want to put her in pond, a pond leca mix. All right, that was easy enough. the Hoya Sarawak. So she has 5 leaves. This is the newest one. It hadn't even hardened off yet. Okay. And then the next one is a propagation, actually. So what I want to do, I have my Syngonium elbow. This is the second one. I've showed you guys this girl, and she's so tall I can't even fit the top of her in the frame without dropping the plant. Also, oh, yeah, okay. I was thinking I was just going to be propagating this guy, but let me just show you. She needs a little more attention than propagation. I need to get those roots out of that water. So, what do I have big enough? Okay, I'll be right back. Okay guys, so I decided to wait on the up potting because I did order some pots. I remembered I ordered a pot that she will fit in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to turn the camera. What I'm going to do is just propagate this guy. I am going to take off this top cutting. I'm propagating it to put it back into the bottom of the plant so that I can make it a fuller plant. There you go. So what I'm going to do, I don't know if you guys will be able to see this, but I'm going to take this top cutting here like so. It has 3 leaves. Oh, I should have let that leaf unfurl. Sometimes they don't make it when you do that. That's one. And then I want to take I think I'm going to take it here. It's another cutting. And then wow, look at that. I've already taken a cutting off of this, and then I cut it again here. I think I'm going to need a wider vase to put these in because I want to put them all in the same vase, and then I'll be right back. I think this would be better for them. I can get those area roots down in the water. At least I think this is going to work. And then it always gives off that white sap when you cut it. Kind of sticky, milky looking substance. Okay, so let's see, what else do we want to take off this guy? So we can pull this out. Stuck this in just to hold her together. You don't need that anymore. And then I could take it, cut in here. Wow, look at that. That one's still unfurling. I think I want to take this. Oops. Right there. I'll cut it down there. I'll take this one. Okay. And what else? I could take, that's actually rooted into that moss. Let me take this one though. And I think that's all I'm gonna take. I don't know what. So it's attached to the moss pole nicely. That's good. I'll free that leaf up there. All right, I think that's all I'm going to do because it's attached to the moss pole here. So let's just sit this on the side. And here we go. So this is what the plant looks like now. I could actually, I really feel like I need to cut it again here, but that's attached to the moss pole. There. And there. Okay. Which would take this away. All right, well, we're going to stop here, and we'll update you when the pot comes for this guy, and I up pot her. In the meantime, we're going to get the propagation, the cuttings, into some water and let them get rooted nicely. And then maybe by the time the pot comes, I'll be able to add this back to this plant, and I'll show you how nice that's going to look. So this is the plant as it is with this one long, well, this 3 long stalks going up. But when I add this back in, you see how much fuller it looks? The plant will look so much fuller. So that's the plan. And then one other thing we need to do. So I'm just going to sit her back in her spot, and I'm going to have to leave her roots in the water. And let's see. So that concludes this plant care video for today. Let me get it turned back up so you can see me. Hello. There we go. All right, guys. Well, that concludes this plant care video for today. I got several things done. I was able to get the propagation of my second Syngonium albo. I was also able to pot up a couple plants, and I thank you guys for coming on this journey with me. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment at the bottom. And you know what I always say, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.